Hey Libra, this is Alicia with Twisted Tarot, here to do, here to do your December 2018 Twin Flame Tarot reading, your Twins Energy video. So if you saw the first video, you know that that is your energy, Libra, and this is your Twins Energy here. I break them up into two videos because they are pretty long. So, thank you everyone for all your likes, shares, subscribes. You guys are awesome. All of the love that you've shown my channel. I'm pretty new, and every like and comment, everything has been just amazing. You guys are awesome. You make this so rewarding. So thank you so much. For those of you that are new, welcome to my channel. I'm an intuitive reader, so if you see a tarot card and you're like, that's not what that means or whatever, and it's because I'm picking up intuitive messages, and so I'm channeling those. Sometimes I forget to shout out the signs that I'm seeing in the reading, so I apologize for that ahead of time. If you catch that, that's great. I'm sorry if I get in my zone and sometimes I just go, and again, it's just off of instinct too, so keep that in mind. If it doesn't resonate with you, there are tons of other awesome readers on here on YouTube, and I also offer personal readings. The link is in the description box below. For those of you that get a personal reading from me and you review me on Facebook, you automatically get a 50% off coupon for your next tarot reading. So keep that in mind. That is the promotion I'm running, and I don't have an expiration on that quite yet. So let's see. And I don't just do twin flames. I don't know if I mentioned that. So I can answer any question. It can be about a relationship specifically. It could be about a soulmate. It could be about a job. It could be about money. I mean, you name it. You can ask it. So let's see. I think that's pretty much it. I will be on vacation from December 21st through the new year. So you can book from the 2nd out, 2nd of January out at this point. I will have my cards with me when I go visit my family in Colorado, but I'm not sure that I'm going to have time to give you guys a personal reading. But if you were interested and you really need it, and I have the time, you can email me and I'll see if I can fit you into my schedule, but there are no guarantees, so keep that in mind. Okay, all right. Also, if the energy is flipped, that's definitely happens. I mean, I bring in a lot of energy, and it is the collective. So if you're like, well, that's not me, that's my twin, that totally is fine. That happens all the time. I even listen to readings like that, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's totally not me, but that's my twin. But I just take it that way. So take it how it resonates. Take what resonates, leave the rest. It may be that messages are coming through for someone else. The best way to get into my tarot family is what I kind of call y'all, is liking and sharing, subscribing, commenting. All those things will bring your energy in, and then I can give you messages more for, you as my family. I can bring you in and I can give you those messages because your energy is now in my my videos. So keep that in mind as well. So that's super important. Also, YouTube does not go by views, they go by likes. So if you guys could like the video, that will help other Librians or whatever, get the messages out there for them. It may be that this doesn't resonate for you, but it might help someone else. So keep that in mind. You could be helping others. So, if you like my video, it will bring it up and others can see it. And other Librans may be like, oh crap, and click on it, and it could totally help them. So keep that in mind. That will really be beneficial. So, all right, let's get into your reading, and we're going to clear out the energy here. My chime. So if you're wearing headphones, you might want to take them off, and we'll get into your reading. All right. Another thing I want to let y'all know is I'm now kind of debuting my newest deck. I've had it for a little bit, but I haven't really worked with it very much. It's called Dreams of Gaia Tarot. So I'm using it in place of my Tattoo Tarot deck. So I'm going to be using that I've been using it for the past couple of readings. So Scorpio, Cancer, and Aquarius. And now I'm going to do it with y'all's reading and Gemini. So if you see me looking at the book, that is why, because I'm still learning that deck, and it's only for a couple cards here for you guys. So thank you for letting me do that, and I appreciate that. And it's just a beautiful deck, and I just think it's so magical. So I really wanted to use it. All right. So if you saw the first video, you know your twin's energy could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Leo. Okay. And I really didn't have any other signs come out in the video, just some minor arcana, and I don't actually take those specifically unless there's an overwhelming amount. So awesome. Mutual energy between you and your twin is the Seven of Water reversed. So what I'm feeling here is that emotions may be kind of all over the place here. It could be that the energy is kind of stagnant, but again, you know, pushing against, trying to go against the flow is what I'm seeing here, the flow of the connection. So it's not flowing, it's maybe stagnant, but again, everything that bends eventually must break. So what it's stating is to kind of go with the flow and try not to fight the connection so much is what I'm seeing. Maybe for both of you, you're kind of fighting this connection. You're fighting, maybe, I don't mean fighting like physical fighting or verbal fighting. I just mean like you're maybe not embracing it like you could. And there could be reasons for that, and I totally understand that. What I got to clarify that was the Seven of Swords reversed. So it's very possible that there was some type of sneaky behavior or just some type of conflict that took place here. I feel like emotions are actually conflicted for this connection here, that a lot of the emotions within the connection are just kind of going through kind of this bouncy, crazy, I want it, I don't want it, I want it, I don't want it, I want to be in it, I don't want to be in it. Like this very up and down type of energy is what I'm feeling. So, all right, let's get into your reading. Let's see here. What's the first card? Oh, we got Warrior. We got it up right, so that's really good energy here. So, strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will. Heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. That's beautiful. So your twin is very much fighting for this connection, or wants to fight for this connection, or they're in a very heroic type of, they're taking like a heroic type of stance here, and they're like, you know, I don't have to be in my ego. I can just, you know, I just want to fight for this. I just want to love you. I just want to be there for you. I just want to be your knight in shining armor type of energy. Male or female, doesn't matter. But that's what I'm feeling on this side. It's very much like this warrior type energy. Very balanced in their ego and not putting that above the connection. So that's really beautiful. Next card we have is strength. Okay, yeah, awesome. So maybe they're finding the strength to work on this connection. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and spirit. Oh, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You're never really alone, as we're always with you. So they're finding their strength from their spirituality. They're finding strength from the divine. They're finding strength from this connection. They're finding the strength even when they don't feel like they have it. They're finding that there's still a reserve, and they're still able to tap into it and really pull in that energy. I'm really pulling in Leo really hard with this card here, because we know the strength card is a Leo card. So yeah. There's still, yeah, there's that warrior and there's that strength card. So Leo coming through very strongly for some of you. And then we have passion ignited. Yeah, so they're passionate about you. They're passionate about this connection. They're very much, they very much want to be with you sexually. This is also a very sexual energy for this card here. And they're feeling very connected to you on a sexual level. So they may be sending you sexual energy at this time, especially if they're a Leo, because I'm just really picking that up here. So yeah, that's interesting. Very beautiful. All right. The answer is no. Now, really, we didn't ask a question here at all, but let's see what we can get for that. So I'll clarify that card here, and we will find out what the answer is no to. All right, Spirit. What is the answer no to? What is the answer no for? Yeah, that is not a good shuffle. There we go. What is the answer no for? All right. Okay. All right, so we got the answer is no to balancing the scales. Sorry, y'all. So we got the answer is no to balancing the scales. So again, you're a Libra, so this is saying that maybe you're not balanced. Maybe they're feeling like you're not balanced, or maybe until you're balanced, the answer is no in this connection. Like maybe this twin is saying, you know what, I love you, but until you're feeling more balanced, or until this connection is more balanced, that I'm not willing to put energy, like maybe 3D energy into this connection. Maybe they're still doing it in the 5D, maybe they're doing it from a distance, but the answer is no until the connection is balanced, or you as a Libra are balanced, feeling balanced, or they feel like you're balanced. But there's still passion there. That's beautiful. And then we have the Father. Okay. So some of them, they are fathers here, and maybe that's one of the things that they're telling you, that, you know, as a father, they may have children and they may not want to go into this twin flame connection because they are a father, possibly, but it's that type of energy. And, you know, it's not a traditional tarot card here, but let's see if I can get some more energy on that and see what they say about the Father. That's just what I'm intuitively picking up on for that. Okay, so fatherhood, leadership, authority, protection, responsibility, guidance, support, compassion, and control. So the father in his ideal form is a strong, confident man who, while not believing that the world revolves around him, is very much the center of power within the family unit. He represents the family's core strength and unity. He is stillness within the storm, someone who is active in his role of provider, protector, teacher, and leader. He is a decisive man of action. He teaches not only by instruction but by example. He is a man of integrity and honesty, someone who keeps his promises and takes responsibility for his actions. So yeah, this is that type of energy that I'm feeling for if you're a masculine watching and you're the twin right now, or you're watching and you're feminine and your twin is masculine, it's specific to those. If not, it's a father figure that is showing you what you deserve in this connection. So maybe the answer is no, because the father's like, this person isn't balanced. And until they are, we don't suggest that you enter into this union or try and become, involved with this person. It's possible that for some of them, they are married and a father. And so they cannot go into a connection with you because they're still in another connection with someone else. For others of you, it is an energy, if your twin is masculine, or you're a male watching on this side for the twin side, that you are a father and that you have more responsibilities that you have to take into consideration when it comes to this connection, and that you're willing to be in this beautiful energy of strength and passion and this warrior type of energy. It's a very balanced, beautiful, fiery energy that is just able to be a protector, be a provider, and that type of energy is very beautiful. So yeah, and being loyal and being responsible for the family and being the main protector and the main person in that family unit. All right, so we have a message from your twin. I feel safer in the silence. So for some of you, your twin is not communicating with you, and if they're not, this is why. They just feel safer in the silence. They feel safer in their current role, maybe as a father, just doing their own thing and being a father, focusing on being a father, than being in this connection. Next card we have is mentor, but we have the shadow attribute. So, inability to allow the student to move on to the role of master, imparting false instruction. So for some of them that are father figures or do have others that look up to them that are younger, it's stating that that energy, or just as an older or someone who's a teacher or someone that children look up to, doesn't have to be male specifically, can also be female, is that trying to help your children and those that look up to you that are childlike or younger than you, it's imparting that wisdom to help them move forward on their own path without having to hold their hand. So it's kind of giving a little bit of independence towards your children and towards those that come to you for advice. It's showing them, it's being a good role model and a good leader and showing them how to be independent on their own and not having to depend so much on their parents for every little thing that they need. So it's almost recognizing for some of us, like as parents, I know that I'm like, oh crap, I should be having my kid put on his own pants in the morning, like that kind of energy. So it's like, that's probably pretty good to remember that. And sometimes we just have to be like, oh crap, that's something they should be doing on their own. Sometimes we don't realize that too. So keep in mind, that's just an energy here that I'm feeling. Next card we have is Stand Your Ground. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, I feel like with this answer is no, somebody is standing their ground. They're saying, no, and if you guys are married to your twin, they're just like, I'm trying to take care of this family. I'm trying to protect this family. I'm trying to do right by this family. And the scales are not balanced. So, it may be that they're feeling that way in the connection, like they're doing more than this side, for the other Libras. So it's very possible for some of them they feel that way. But stand your ground. Standing your ground is an empowering, confidence-building action to take from time to time. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know you can do it, and you know that by doing so, you will be the victor. Yeah, some of them just have to put their foot down. Some have to say, listen, you need to grow up to their children, or to, I know that's a hard energy to feel, but maybe that's what they're feeling. Like, you need to grow up, you need to get balanced, you need to take care of some things before we can, this connection can move forward. Some of them, it's like you need to stand your ground when it comes to your children and be like, nah, you need to grow up. You need to start doing things on your own. You need to stand on your own 2 feet. And so for some of them, it's standing your ground, not budging on this, because eventually it will teach them something in a good way. It will help them grow. So whoever you're standing your ground to, it will help them grow by doing this and by not enabling. We have victory and success again. I just said that, and it said this in 2 different decks. Victory and success. Yes, absolutely. Standing your ground will bring you victory and success. Yeah. And you're not abandoning them. So you may not feel like you may know that you're not abandoning your twin, and you're not abandoning your children. You're not abandoning the situation necessarily. You just have to put your foot down and say, like, something has to change. Things have to change. Things have to get balanced, especially if you're a Libra, because this is Libra's side. They're saying, like, Libra, like, wake up, you're not balanced. Something's not balanced. Something's wrong. So, and they're not abandoning you. They're not abandoning you. They're not abandoning this connection. They're not abandoning those they love. But even though they have to put their foot down, they're still trying to do that with love. They're still trying to show you something with love. All right, Queen of Air, yeah. So that's Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini type of energy. So, we've definitely got a father and a queen here. So they see you as, when you're upright and you're in your power and you're being loving and still stoic, obviously, being an air sign, but still being balanced in this connection. They still see that you can achieve this. They see you for who you really are. They know who you are on the inside. They know it just may be that you're struggling right now. And they know that. And they're just like, I haven't abandoned you. I haven't left you. I'm still here, but I have to stand my ground against something that's happening or something you're doing. All right. And yeah, again, I miss you regardless of how things seem. Yeah, so your twin wants to tell you that, they still miss you no matter how things seem. So even if they're kind of being stoic, even they're just being this, type of energy, the Queen of Air type of energy, even if male or female, or just doing their own thing as a father and focusing on their children or your children together, that they're definitely, they still think of you. You're still in their energy. You're still beautiful. They still see you as being wise and beautiful and kind and loving and logical, and they love your mind. They love the way your mind thinks, the way it works. That's awesome. I love that. All right, then we have Midas and Miser, and it's reversed. Never pulled this one yet. Hoarding money and emotions, obsessive fear of losing your wealth. Yeah, so right now, I think that the person on this side is more concerned with finances and with wealth and with debts and trying not to overspend and really worried financially. So it's almost like they maybe like, stop spending so much money, and you're like, but I need to. And they're like, no, stop spending so much money. So that kind of energy is what I'm feeling here. It's like they're trying to get their finances in order. They're trying to get the family finances in order. And as this father figure, that would make a lot of sense. Maybe they handle the finances. So they're just trying to get things balanced as well with finances. So that's interesting. For some of them, it's financial issues. And we got a lot of green here. All right, reach out. Yeah, I felt green very heavily here. All right, so we know you're reaching out right now for help due to a current situation. Support is as much about the physical act of accepting help where offered as it is about the emotional benefits and learning that it's truly okay to accept support however it's presented to you. So they're trying to get help for you in this connection. So Libras, if your twin is trying to reach out to you, your twin is also trying to reach out to others to help you at this time because they know that you're going through a really rough time. They're also going through that same type of energy because whatever you're going through, they feel that very, very strongly here. So your struggles are their struggles. So very interesting here. So they're definitely trying to get as much support as possible to help in this connection, to help you, to help them, to help your family, if you have a family, if you have children as well. So they're really trying to get that back in order, get that balanced. Yeah, and we have strength twice here. It may be that spiritually that they're just like, they're tapped out. They're just like, I don't know how much more how much more spiritual strength I have. I'm trying to give it all to you for my twin, and they have very little for themselves. That's what I'm seeing for some of them. Again, it's like finances are causing them to feel like their spirit, like they're just like, oh my God, like this material world, like maybe it's just like somebody's spending, you know, on this side with Libra, and they're like, you know, right here we've got this miser card, and then we've got this spiritual strength here. So they're really trying to find the strength to keep going, to keep faith in this connection, to keep faith in you, and maybe in their own lives they're just having they're having a hard time spiritually. So they may be questioning their spirituality. They may be questioning God, or what they view as God, or what they view as their spirituality at this time, because everything's it's kind of made them question that. And the situation has made them question that. Like, is anybody here? Is anybody helping us? Can you hear us? Can you hear me, God? It's me, Margaret, you know, type of energy. Next card we have is guide. Yeah. And they're not feeling like anybody's there to guide them. They're just like, where are you? And for some of them, they do feel abandoned by their God. They do feel abandoned by their spirituality, by their religion. And they're just like, this isn't balanced. You know, this isn't balanced. Yeah. But we have destiny. So this was destined. This is a destined connection. This is destined. Whatever's happening right now is all a part of a bigger plan. We may not know what that is yet. And Spirit is telling us that we just have to have faith. Keep faith in this. Keep faith in your twin, faith in this connection. Things are changing. Things are moving into a better, they're transforming. Your twin is trying their best. I can see that over here. They're really trying their best. They're really trying to put the work in. So whoever I'm connecting with here, they're really working hard on this. Ah, beautiful. So your twin would like to say, you've been in my dreams. Oh, yeah, that's normal. Dream about my twin all the time. All right. Wow, that was incredible. Very interesting energy here. I really am picking up, you know I said whether this is female or male, take it how it resonates. And it may resonate with you females that are watching for your twin, but I really 100% feel like whoever I'm channeling on this side is a father and is male, or is it's very, very masculine energy over here. So even if it's a female, it's very much being in your masculine energy, like you're trying to take care of your finances, take care of your children, have the spiritual strength to have victory and success. You still have passion for your twin. I mean, it's very, very obvious here. So that's really beautiful. And but it is a very hard energy. I could see that you guys are struggling quite a bit. So, keep working on it. Keep, Spirit's telling you they haven't abandoned you, that this is destined. It's destined. And whatever's happening right now will make sense. Maybe not right now, but in the future. Wow. That's incredible. Such a beautiful card. And we see these two women, this Queen of Air and this Destiny here. So pretty. So pretty. I'm loving that. Loving that. All right. Okay, Libra, your last card here, or twin Libra. It's the twin. We have your mutual energy for your fortune, which is like your fortune cookie after your Chinese. We have Fool. It says, have the courage to embrace change, take risks, and be adventurous. So, yes, change is happening. Change is happening. You're not abandoned spiritually. You haven't been abandoned. And they're still trying to guide you. I know it feels like you're lost right now, and I could feel that very heavily on this side, is that you feel lost, and that's understandable with this type of energy here. So, but you are so devoted to your twin. You have such passion for your twin. You are very much in love with your twin. So I can see that for whoever's on this side, that you are willing to put in the work and the effort, and you still have to stand your ground over something that they're doing, some type of behavior, some type of possibly an addiction or something like that. I didn't quite see that here. However, I feel like that could be this destructive energy under the Libra side. So that could be possibly part of that. So it's telling you to keep pushing on, keep pushing forward, and that Spirit has not abandoned you. They're still with you. So that's really beautiful. All right, guys. Well, I hope, if you're in the States, I hope you have a beautiful Christmas, a happy holidays, and a happy new year. And I will see you for your January videos. If you're not in the United States, no worries, whatever. I hope that your December is magical and amazing. So take care, and I will see you for your January videos.